About new developments in the Avalanche ecosystem.
Always.
Well, one of our listeners noticed a new blockchain called Apertum. It's listed on Avascan,
Okay.
but it's marked as not indexed, which is a little strange, right?
Yeah, I can see why that would raise an eyebrow or two.
So I thought, hey, perfect opportunity for a deep dive. We got to figure out what's going on here.
Definitely. Let's break it down. It's actually a pretty common scenario, especially for newer blockchains.
Really?
Yeah, see, even though Apertum is listed on Avascan, which means it's definitely part of the Avalanche family, it's not fully integrated into Avascan's system yet.
Ah, so it's like it's there, but Avascan hasn't quite caught up to it.
Exactly. Think of it like, you've got these different map services, right?
Yeah, like Google Maps, Apple Maps,
Right. So you might have a brand new road built and it shows up on one map app.
but not the other.
Exactly. They just need a little time to update their data.
Okay, so that makes sense. But if Avascan hadn't indexed Apertum yet, where can we actually find information about it?
Great question. The cool thing is, Apertum already has its own dedicated explorer. It's like their own personal map.
Oh, so they're not just waiting around for Avascan.
Not at all. They're up and running. They're explorers at explorer.apertum.io. That's where you can find all the details like transactions and all that good stuff.
So basically, they're already a fully functional Layer 1 blockchain.
Yep, part of the Avalanche ecosystem, just like you said. And having their own dedicated explorer is a good sign, actually.
How so?
Well, it means they're taking their data seriously. They're providing their community with a way to track everything. Plus, they have more control over how their data is presented.
That makes sense. So for our listener who spotted this, no need to worry. It's just a matter of time until Avascan catches up.
Exactly. In the meantime, they can use Apertum's dedicated explorer to check out all the action. It's kind of like having a VIP backstage pass.
Very cool. And for anyone who's maybe new to all this, can we just quickly recap what a Layer 1 blockchain is?
Of course. So imagine a blockchain ecosystem like a city, right?
Love a good analogy.
The layer one blockchain is like the foundation of the city, the bedrock. It's what everything else is built on top of.
So for Apertum, that means it's its own independent system.
Exactly. It has its own rules, its own way of doing things. It's not reliant on any other blockchain for its security or functionality.
That's pretty impressive. So for our listener who's diving into the world of Apertum, they might be wondering, is it better to stick with a dedicated explorer or wait for Avascan to index it?
That's a great question, and honestly, it depends. A dedicated explorer can sometimes offer more specialized tools or a more tailored experience. It's like going to a boutique shop versus a department store.
I see. And Avascan will be more like that department store, giving a broader view of the whole ecosystem.
Right. So if you want to deep dive into Apertum specifically, their dedicated explorer is the place to be. But if you want to see how it fits into the bigger picture of the Avalanche world, Avascan's a great tool for that.
Awesome. Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. Big thanks to our listener for sending in that question.
Yeah, and who knows what other hidden gems are out there just waiting to be discovered.
You got that right. Keep those questions coming, folks, and until next time, happy exploring.
See you next time.